Now whip it good.
I don't know what is going on right now. The StreamYard.
Good morning.
Okay. Welcome to another WIP IT Thursdays. Tonight I got Commandant with me and Harker Customs. We're going to do some customizing, chit chat, and talking about geek stuff and all that jazz. And hopefully StreamYard stays acting properly, because I don't know. It didn't want to start, didn't want to show videos all from the get-go. Let's see how this works. We got Name Withheld already in the house. Hello, hello, and Sector 2813. Welcome, welcome.
Hey guys.
And
Yeah, I answered you, Sector 2813. I don't know if you saw it or not.
let's see, we get the screens back right. And there you go. Well, yeah, turn on the background music. It's not playing that. No, it's just started playing. Okay.
You get nothing and you like it.
Right.
And
Right.
I saw someone else do this with chamber, and I thought it'd be a really cool idea with my Rafferty character, which I was the Ultra Rafferty custom that I'm mocking up. I got the long shot upper torso, shoulders, chamber arms jacket. And I was going to use the long shot legs, and I saw somebody put this Hawkeye's legs on chamber. I was like, it's got the pants legs I need. So I put the Disney Plus Hawkeye legs, and I took the boot feet off and put on here. So now we got much closer to what Rafferty should look like. So that's looking good. I grabbed the Valverse knife too instead of the long shot knife, and it actually fits the sheath. Because the knife that comes with long shot has a tiny little handle. You can't really grip it. No, the hands I'm using is from the Gamerverse Captain America. Fingerless gloves. But you can actually slide that much better knife in that sheath and it fits. And he can actually hold it.
I gotta dig through one more box and I'll find those classes for you.
Cool, cool. Awesome. Yeah, the recipe. I longer waits, like the recipe is coming together even better. Like changing out those legs, I like that a lot. It makes them a little more muscular too. Makes them a little bit taller and a little more muscular. And the Savage Superman head, I've repainted it. Well, I painted the eyes, and I put a little more wash on the beard. And I drilled it and put it on the Punisher custom I did a while back. That makes a perfect Punisher head. And I'm using the hands from the Bone Breaker, just they're vertically hinged. I noticed the need another coat of black. So I got my original character Bruton I'm working on. The belt that you made me done is perfect for my character. That you made for me a long time back. And that's the style belt I drew so many years ago. I just need to put the armor plate on his belt. So that works out great. I just dropped it on the floor.
Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was muted. I was talking to my son about his bath. So yeah, has it been that long?
It's been a while. right. Oh, and I got my Doc Ock silk 2-pack in from Chosen
nice.
Brand. So I got the head. I can make another Ultraverse character choice.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't pack that into the box then.
I think I got their last set. I
Where?
Checked out today, and they're out of stock now.
On Amazon?
No, on Chosen Prime.
Oh, nice. So you got it for retail or close to retail?
Retail.
Oh,
So I got it for retail, and I got the last one, and so I got the head I was needing to. It's a beautiful Asian head sculpt that don't look bored.
no. And looks actually Asian.
Yes, that too. So many Asian head sculpts that Hasbro does, they look either bored or not Asian at all.
Yeah, like the latest Psylocke.
Oh, I haven't looked at it. I haven't got that one.
It's both. Not Asian and enough, and completely bored.
Put another coat of paint on these, black paint on these bone breaker hands. Got them under the bright lights, so I can see a little green coming through.
Quickly running out of wire. Give me a wire tape.
Down to the wire, huh? And a little bit of extra black on the forearms.
Oh shit! That is white paint. Thought that was my glue. That wouldn't have glued nothing together.
Well, I guess it could, but wouldn't look too great. You might want to like label those.
It's usually sitting over on the thing, but I've been painting that skull or trying to paint that skull. To no avail.
Let's see. Get my paint brush into the brush cleaner, then I'll check the chat. We got a lot of comments. Sector 28313 said yes, sir. When you replied,
He was showing me a Soft Goods Iron Man.
Soft Goods Iron Man. How's that work?
Yeah. He ain't wrong. It fucking looks amazing, but
How does a Soft Goods Iron Man work?
I don't know. You keep telling me I need to make one.
I do.
It's because he doesn't know how they work. So he figured it
You
out.
just figure it the fuck out. It's one of those Mark I Iron Mans, and he has like the undersuit, the leather top, and the pants, and then he fits the armor pieces over it.
Got you.
It does. It looks good. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Hasbro should have, when they did that 2-pack, the 10-year anniversary one, they gave us a Tony in that, and then they just reissued the original Mark I, which is a piece of crap figure.
Yeah, they didn't start making good Iron Man toys until like
It wasn't what they were supposed to do. Oh no.
the 80th. The 80th, I think, is when they started turning them out. That predominantly they were all good, but
They had a few, I think, starting with Iron Man 3 figures, that was the molds that was made for Iron Man 3 were kind of decent. That's what they scaled them up to match everything else. They weren't true 1/12 scale. Oh, Name of Hell. Watched the new Transformers movie. It's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's like one of the best ones. I wasn't expecting But at the end, yeah, I heard about the end credit scene. Speaking of original characters, I'm redoing some of my original characters I made in high school in digital art. Cool, very cool. 62813. I ordered a glow. I ordered a glow in the dark Lady Death from Coffin Comics. All right, okay, got you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a glow. What's a glow? Glow in the dark Lady Death. Now we got the Punisher custom. Looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's mostly the Walgreens one with a new head, some Valverse gear, pants, forearms black. Took some boots from the the Ultimate Cap, painted them black, and dry brush some gray over top of them.
You know, it only takes like $120 worth of or more of fodder from toys to make a good one.
Yeah. Well, if you buy everything on the cheap, though, it's like.
Well, if you have the stuff laying around, it's a lot better.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, if you needed the recipe to put one together and it ends up costing that much to put together one that Hasbro should have already given us. Yeah,
I wish they'd reuse this harness more. For the Walgreens, they have never used this harness.
They've never used that one again?
Nope. The one with the bullet shells on across the chest. It was only, and the grenades on the side. It's only used on that Punisher.
Weird.
So
They snuck in by Disney, and then Disney took notice and was like, "Oh."
Well, the Punisher is now under a shit list now, so they'll never make another Punisher.
All because of an emblem that somebody else messing with.
Co-opted.
Bookcat Studios. Hey, Steven. I don't know. It's too early to say, but I'm excited to see Rafferty get done. He's coming together pretty good. It's like it's one of those things too. It's like a lot of kind of expensive parts to put them together, but he's coming along pretty good. And some of the parts are being donated by my friend Harker.
I gotta find those glasses so I can get that shipped out to you.
I took a pair off my Sarge, my Valverse Sarge, just to see how it would look. Actually, it works really good, especially with that long hair droop. So you can just basically just shove them underneath pull the hair back, slide it in.
I don't care.
I just let you know.
Oh, and he needs the tie too. Basically.
Oh yeah, I gotta find a tie for you. I know I have one.
Put a coat of black on the knife sheath, the belt. Paint the boots, the top of the boots black. From the pants leg. So other than that, the body don't need too much. The Ultra Killer Rafferty. I'm modding a Punisher figure that was a GameStop exclusive, I think. The one with the camo pants. Oh yeah, I think it uses parts of the Netflix Punisher. Yeah, with a comic head and arms and vest off another figure. Yeah, I don't have to do too much painting on the Rafferty figure. He's luckily got all the parts needed. And there's one thing that was kind of a little bugging me a little bit. I thought the legs were a little skinny for the long shot legs. When I saw somebody put those Hawkeye legs on here on the chamber, I was like, are those soft hips? And they are. You can heat and pop them off. And funny enough, actually the Jeremy Renner Hawkeye figure looks better proportioned with smaller legs. because he's not a big dude.
Yeah, he's like 5'9", I think.
Actually, looks better proportioned with the rest of the body.
But they do not great proportioning on other figures, though. So I'm wondering how if the Kate Bishop figure is bigger than her now.
Oh. Oh yeah, that totally could be used for like custom Ghost Rider. I've seen people do that, and actually, this recipe actually would make a pretty good Ghost Rider.
I mean, a lot better than what they're currently throwing at us. 10-year-old figure.
Yeah.
I like the new Ghost, that one that I made. You know how rare that is?
That you love your figure.
Yeah, I like it's something that I did. Every time I see that Etrigan, I hate it just more and more. I'm telling you, we're about a month away from me hawking that thing off somewhere.
Man, McFarlane screwed this thing up royally. I picked this up because it was cheap on Amazon. And you line the sculpt up in your arms. Look at the right arm. It's crooked as hell.
What?
That is do full screen here. This is the arm with the sculpt lined up. That is bad. The arms are also too short. The arms are too short. They're crooked. And the weird angle is not even the same on both sides. This one is a little better, but still off.
That one looks downright broken.
That looks like Superman just elbowed the hell out of the side of his arm. And
I mean, so even if you articulate that up like normally, it's still gonna look broken, huh?
Let's see.
Damn.
Yeah, it's still.
It definitely still looks like
the legs are. It's McFarlane issue 2. The legs are disproportionately too long. So this side's not that bad. This arm is just jacked up.
He'll probably tell you it's all a matter of perspective.
It's an articulated figure. You just articulate it.
Well, you can't even accuse this with the articulation problem, because that was the original sculpt before they broke it to force articulation.
Tooling came in there and just took a weed eater to it. With one of those steel blades.
So I got it because I didn't mind like being oversized fit with my Mongol is huge.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like position that arm somewhere to where it looks right, and then it pretty much is gonna exist in that location. It then becomes a statue on one part of it.
Well, with that case, I got the old DC Direct, like the vinyl figure for like the Darkest Night, where he's got all the different rings, and I like that better than this. And it's
the head sculpt looks pretty good.
Yeah, the head sculpt's not bad at all. This right here is pretty damn good. The rest of the figure kind of sucks. Well, I'll give it, like, say the torso looks pretty good. It's the arms and legs that fail it. Some alternate hands really would have been necessary for this thing to work too, because most of the artwork too, they show like Mongol, he can actually pick up Batman and Superman and hold them with one hand. They made his arms kind of like puny, comparison way they should be. Let's see. Let's have a look. See. I'm curious. What kind? I'm gonna grab a Bane and see what his arms look like in here. At least Bane's arms are straight or properly sculpted. And the ball joints are not the same. Bane's ball joints are bigger. But let's just have a look. See. That looks better. If they could have worked, that would have been better.
Definitely does look better. I can't believe the ball joints are different. I mean, it's McFarlane. Everything it's usually like plug and play.
That looks a shit ton better. Size and where they're not malformed. Sector 2813, he looks like a mean old lady.
Definitely does.
Now that's all I see. I'll get you next time, my pretty. Look.
Maybe some pricey fodder though.
Oh, he was pretty cheap.
No, Bane.
Oh yeah, Bane. I wouldn't be using. I'm just curious to see what it looked like.
Because that Bane's worth a bunch now, huh?
Oh, is it?
I think.
It needs some. Bane needs some paint because he didn't paint the hood. Is actually sculpted around the neck on Bane, and it's not painted. It's flesh tone.
That's par for the course for him. He does that all the time on forearms, big time. Happens all the time on his when he does forearms. It just doesn't get paint on it.
We don't deserve the paint.
And it's really no fault of him, even though he takes the brunt of it for that. But I mean, it's something that he should address and make sure that doesn't ever happen again. But he definitely doesn't address it to make sure it doesn't ever happen again.
I mean, he is a business. He is trying to make money.
He's also in the business of basically about the point to me to drive me away from ever buying anything from him again.
He's also in the business of making.
He also has dealt with bankruptcy, so.
Huh?
He's also aware of what bankruptcy's like.
He's been bankrupt 3 or 4 times.
I wonder if the pen is.
Now, he stayed filthy rich, but, you know, bankrupt multiple times.
Well, golden parachute, you know, but still.
Yeah.
I'm curious if maybe the pen is in there crooked, going up into the bicep.
Or if that can be modified. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to throw in some hot water and see if I can pop that out. I'm just curious.
Could just hollow it out maybe and just kind of make some shift it over.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mister, I got a microwave in my fucking basement.
Right.
Just done with my medicine.
Sector, I forgot to show you the completed gun holster that I made out of that leather. Let me adjust my focus.
I'll give you full screen. Solo.
Let's see. That's about right. So it's a lot better than that big chonky thing. So I made this one just completely out of leather. And this is a magnet. It's just and this will just be a loop that goes around the belt. I just have it long right there right now, just you know, that way I don't mess it up. Like I have some room to see what size I need. Yep, he has an actual holster now.
Okay. Another thing I've just found out too: don't use the lower joint on the knees.
Oh no! Well, that's
It goes sideways.
what?
If you, that's with just using the bottom knee joint. It goes in.
That one was from a few months back, though, right? Like that was before he got full control.
I don't know.
As
But
he took the full license back in March, but no one knew about it until he announced it.
Well, this is after that. Then.
Oh well, then that's then hopefully we can expect more of that then.
Because these are like the pretty new mega figs. This one and what was the other one come out at the same time as this one? I forget. Frankenstein, I think. Or something, I forget.
All right, now.
More heat.
Get back.
More heat. All right. Let get back on the shipwreck too. Then try to mix up some that blue for the arms and remove that stupid tattoo on this side. The cartoony tattoo. I like the anchor one. That's fine. It's a seller's tattoo. The shark, speared shark one, I don't like that one. Oh, man, super blurry. Oh, it's zoomed in on the Mongol.
I did watch Megan.
Regular or unrated?
Well, I didn't realize that I could have went to the director's cut, but we wound up just watching the regular one.
There's not much difference from my understanding. It's just a little bit extra blood.
Yeah, more violence.
Ooh, and what one?
Megan?
Oh, there was just a little bit more violence in the director's cut.
Yeah. It's basically the same amount of violence, just the scenes go a little bit longer. It's just add a little bit more gore to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I see the issue.
So the director's cut is essentially just what it was before they attacked it with the rating system.
Yeah.
But go ahead, sorry.
I think I see the issue with the arm kicking out. The port here, the base, it would be like the top of it or the base, whatever you want to call it, is sitting at an angle.
Yeah, it's not aligned right.
No.
And it's very shifted off to one side.
It is. This is centered. This is not.
Huh.
I wonder if I just flatten this down, even it out, would that fix the issue? Let's find out. Where there's a Dremel, there's a way.
Oh shit! I ain't got a nappy can.
Sector 2813 just in the comments said that before I said that. Look at the Mongol elbow inside. It looks wonky on mine, just beneath the elbow. Yeah, it's definitely some issues there. Apparently, that's the way that they engineered it. If everybody's like that. Well, it shows you how off-centered, how unlevel it is. This is a bit that's flat, and I ground it down that much, and I'm still not even with.
Oh man!
Wonderful Todd. Wonderful engineering on this stuff.
The ever-knowing.
Yeah.
Todd the ever-knowing.
The Todd father.
He likes to call himself Todd the ever-knowing. According to one of the videos that the old VHS ones that I had.
Year is 2023, and we have to fix every figure we get from every line of figures now.
Yeah, it's about right.
And we're paying more, but we're getting less quality.
Yes, nailed it.
Of course, some of the quality notifications we're highlighting a little more because we're paying so much more for them, or are the quality differences really that much?
It's a little bit of all of the above with that. I mean, because you would expect as the technology gets better and easier, and that you'd be getting better stuff, and it actually costs them less money. So, I mean, you'd think, but then again, that's a very, very criminal act to do, is to think.
Oh, that actually helped.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it actually did help quite a bit.
Yep. I think we could improve it a little bit more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
You know, changing the direction where it was the cantilever at like the base, the angle, to be more toward the inside versus the outside like it was before. The high spot. I think that will just a little bit more of that, and I think that should correct it, in theory. Clean it up as much as I can.
In theory.
In theory, or was it a hypothesis? Because it's not been
I'm saying
proven.
almost interchangeable.
Love you to Daddy so much.
All right.
Sean hanging out with his brother?
Oh, he's going to be late a little bit. He's after tomorrow. He's got to go out of town. His father-in-law's health's not doing well.
Oh, no.
Stepdad, I mean. Okay, that is working. Now I need to take down some of the material on the inside here. And I think I got it. Oh, we got more comments here. We got Darth in the house. My mouse work. Hello, Darth.
Trip last night and stumped both of my big toes on the same table leg. How does that happen? That's a special
Called
set.
getting old.
That is a very special set of skills in order to do that. Pull up this big clunker boy. Oh, no.
52813, I'll show you exactly at a close-up of what I dremeled to get it to line up. What part are you working on, Collector Express? I am working on the DC Multiverse Mongol. One of his arms was crooked as hell, and the pin that goes up to the bicep for the elbow swivel was set at a weird angle, and it's causing the arm to kick out like that.
Buzzy update. Here she is. Boys on the ready. We got the cone. I got my cone that I made a while back on her. It looks really funky right now, but I have to have it short enough to where she could eat. We took her to the vet yesterday, and she doesn't feel great today, but early this morning she felt really nice. She got like some shots. I can't remember what they were. One was a steroid shot to help her from to stop itching as much. This morning she felt wonderful, and she rolled over on her back for me to get her belly. Scratched her belly a little bit, and woo, man, it smells like pee. So we got to get in there and bathe the whole Buzzy. And I mean, because of the cone, she's not tearing herself apart as much. She can still kind of get to herself though. And it's just going to cost an unbelievable amount of money in order to pay for the biopsy. And at this point, we might have to also get the claws taken out in the back. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like taking claws, weapons away from kitties just in case something terrible happens and they get outside, and who knows. It leaves partly defenseless. But with her, it's like so habit forming that it's a strong possibility that it's might have to happen. So there's all in all, for the whole procedure, it's close to like $1,400, $1,500. It's just money I absolutely positively do not have. It's unfortunate because I really want to know what the hell's going on with her. We're gonna put her on a really specialized diet, and we got to put all of the cats on the same diet, so it's also more expensive. We got plates then. Forgot about all these things.
I blinked in for a second and went out. Here.
This thing's ridiculous.
But Sector 2813, let me see.
I wish they would have put that effect in the back so you could, like, I don't know, make it look around without having to, like, shove your finger in its mouth.
Somebody's perverted Hasbro.
Wait, who's shoving whose finger in whose mouth?
I have sectors, what's this called? Beyonder, but it has a name, but I think it's called like something like that. Beyond, I don't even know what it's called.
Looks like something from the Doomslayer will be killing.
Yeah, it's from Dungeons and Dragons movie. It's really cool, but the one thing about this that they really shit the bed on is they have all this really nice detail, no wash on any of it.
Yeah, that's what they do with the Power Ranger stuff too. The creatures, beautiful looking sculpt on the creatures on Power Rangers, and they don't put any paint on them.
So that's what I'm about to do for Sector. I'm gonna be dropping some washes on this guy, and then some dry brushes. I'll probably have to get in here and do like some fade stuff.
Yeah.
Drop a few little more details, maybe get in here on individual scales and just paint like different kind of colors here and there on the scales. Or the skin, whatever the hell this is.
Name of Hell, it reminds me of those things from Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen that in so long. I'm going to watch that here maybe tonight. That's only going to make me want another Kurt Russell figure.
My wife and I just watched it just the other day. She had never seen it before.
The modification did for this bicep up here, the flat area here was angled the point toward the outer bicep. So when you insert the forearm in there, it was kicking the arm out like this.
Huh.
So when I ground it down, I ground it to where it angles this way. The counteract it. That's helping, but then I was running into this, so I'm going to ground that down. Then I'll have to repaint a little bit right there. I was hoping it was going to be molded in yellow, but no. Todd made yellow parts molded in black.
This is also a hell of a home defense system right here. Just someone comes in, just open up their mouth and just really throw it at them. And this thing is so sturdy that it's not going to break.
Or invest in the Marvel Select Thing figure. That's the best one.
I have the Marvel Select Juggernaut, and that one is an absolute great home defense figure.
The Thing makes that thing feel like a featherweight.
Really?
It's solid.
God, does that figure?
It feels like it is actually a rock.
They went ahead and just went outside and grabbed rocks.
They ordered that sucker from a quarry.
Their manufacturing plant was quarry. Vector, this part might not make it home to you, man. I like this one. I want the figure for this. Just for the freaking beta fish. This is cool. Gonna hang out with Strider.
It's cooled down too much already. Actually, this is it.
Oh.
Yeah, they need to sell me a standalone Flygar.
Standalone. What now?
This comes with Xanathar, this D&D figure. He comes with this like beta fish in a aquarium, and I like this, but I don't have room for this, so I want the fish. So I need them to sell me a standalone Slygar.
Kind of looks like reminds me of the Oracle fish from Dragon Ball.
Gorgo normally came with like antlers for his head, and I mean they looked okay, but I wasn't going to use them with the shield because the shield is so cumbersome. I performed an act of heresy and destroyed the shield to snip the horns off. So now I've taken like the antler part of the disc and put the horn from the shield on it. So now he'll have unique horns instead of being, rinse and repeat from everything else that's in the line.
Warming up the top pockets again.
McFarlane's Devastator is also a heavy-ass solid figure. And Darth says, Don, what are you working on?
I'm still working on the Bats and Robins.
I can't believe you didn't. Is it because you just don't like him? Is why it's taken so long?
No, because my kids are here, and I haven't been working on it offline outside of here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if I didn't like something, I'd try to get it out of the way. I say that, but I don't practice that. I got
Somebody else is hating making Batman capes.
No, I think for the first like 2 weeks of making Batman capes, I really enjoyed it, and then that wore off. And when I realized how much work it was.
Okay.
5 capes takes me like 2 days or so.
That helps a whole lot with that arm.
Oh my god, that's pretty much completely different arm.
Yep.
Well, at least you didn't have to sacrifice a different figure.
Oh, can't hardly hear you.
So I swear I thought he was going to say a goat.
Oh, no, that's what I did to get those horns for my Mythic Legions figure I'm working on. I sacrificed a very small goat.
Thank you.
Hey. Sorry, I've been running all over the place.
I hate to hear about you stepdad. It's rough.
Yeah, he's old. He refuses to quit smoking. He's on a bunch of different medicines, and I think it's just he's not taking care of himself.
Well, shit. It's like the song says, you know, who wants to live forever?
Yeah, it's true.
As long as I could, you know, like decide, like, okay, now I want to age naturally and you know, finish out. Then
Yeah.
I would take it.
Oh, I don't think he's ready for that yet, but
Well, maybe not at his health level, and
Yeah.
barely at mine.
kind of horns you like for your Mythic Legion figures.
Oh, I made some from the shield that came with Gorgo. I just took the base pieces from the man, this light is
I'm thinking trumpet, maybe
oh yeah,
Trumpet horn.
trombone, tuba, something like that.
kind of gives him a unique look, considering, you know, we don't know what he looks like under here, and he's like, you know, the general of, you know, the demons. I mean, you figured he'd have like cool demon horns, but instead he has, you know, just antlers. Like, man, that's some woodland shit. Yeah,
Doesn't
take
seem
care of
right.
business. Yeah, so I get.
This is why I'm going to miss when I completely run out of testers. I just mixed a little bit of wood and yellow together. And it mix up a perfect shade of Mongol skin tone.
You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's shenanigans. What are you doing?
Yeah, you've been living on borrowed time. It's time for you to join the rest of the world.
It's okay. He's running on borrowed time.
Borrowed paint.
The audacity on this motherfucker.
It's so easy to just mix colors with this stuff. A little bit of mustard yellow.
Damn. The sewing machine hurts me because it loves me. You hurt the one you love.
I don't think that's why it hurts you.
When it's true. This thing pinched me twice tonight.
It pinched you twice.
Yeah. I slammed the foot down on my finger earlier. And this little screw that holds the needle in place just got me on the needle return. My finger's a little bit fatter than that space in between there.
Giggity.
Just a little bit.
John, did you take a look at the Midnighter? What do you think about that?
Are you talking to me?
Give me
No.
some.
talking to John about a head sculpt for the Midnighter. Because I got sold my Homelander and my my Billy Butcher figures for, you know, Buzzy money, and I now had the Black Noir in waiting. So I was like on the way, and I was like, well, shit, you know, I'm gonna have to do something with that. And I was like, well, hell, I could make a damn good Midnighter out of that. Because the only Midnighter we're going to get is going to be from McFarlane, and that won't fit anywhere near into my scale. And I don't want to have to shrinking a figure down with, you know, like tactics is way more difficult than the other way around. I had shortened and made the Pattinson figure look far closer to what it should as a 7-inch figure before I sold that one, and that wasn't too bad, but Lord knows what they're gonna hand me when/if they do a Midnighter.
You don't know. You might just have a crooked ass arm.
This is very true.
I mean, none of his Spawn figures are perfect, and you would think he'd be paying the most attention to them.
He does pay the most attention to them, actually. He's the one that fully designs everything and writes off on all the tooling for those. He has somebody else write off on tooling for DC stuff. Like, he lets his team control. He approves designs and then lets them ride with whatever. Except that Nightfall Batman. He completely designed that Nightfall Batman, from what I understand. And then turned around and did the SDCC one with the darker blue and the really cool cell shading on it.
The made the accurate one be extremely hard to get exclusive.
It's like he's full on Rochambeauing the hell out of the entire collector community that wants the right Batman. Don't you know that most of the people that grew up with your stuff grew up with Keaton as their movie Batman, and for their comic it was the blue and gray with cell shading. I mean, come on now.
He knows.
I don't know what he does. I think maybe he's just ultra dense.
I just think he's a dick.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously he is. He's very, very conceited. But in a way, he did change the landscape when it came to artists being the prominent draw to comic books again. Until, you know what, probably there was maybe a handful of books that were being written well during that time. The rest of them was like, oh, as long as you have like really good art, you can just bring in anybody you want into just a complete garbage IP. Spawn had no idea what it was doing for ages until it finally got some kind of I don't know, goal in mind on the book.
I went back and read Spawn 1. You know, he did that collector's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's just rough, boy.
Oh yeah, because he wrote and drew that one and the whole 9 yards. He made it a whole 17 issues without pulling in another artist. Man, ass.
Darth says he's wanting to get one of those black noirs. And he says, "What's up, Cannon?"
Oh, not a whole lot.
I'm going to open it here in a little bit, and I'll be able to give you a full assessment of what I think. But from what I could tell, people seem to like it. As a matter of fact, let me go cracking these open before and let my medication kick in before I start painting. I just sent this in a weird box, man. I don't even know where to start. This guy had it set for like he was in the U.S. and then turn around and sent this thing from Canada, and I know the shipping had to have been more. Look at all the stuff you eat, like carving out styrofoam to put this in here, just for a Mobius. Dog, you could have just opened it and threw it in there. Luckily, Dawn to the rescue on that other one. I didn't even know you had one, man.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, dude, that was great because now I could actually start putting these together, man. I was excited. I was like, holy crap, did he say he had one? Awesome.
Did you ever get that box? John, did you ever get your box?
I
Your bag?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be here Saturday.
When I was talking to him, he's like, first class doesn't exist anymore. It's like ground something or other.
Oh, yeah. Advantage ground. First class does exist. For me on ship station. I call it shit station, just because it was really terrible at the beginning. It's not too bad now. Now that they kind of figured out how to like make international prompts work and everything, just in time for international to be absolutely ridiculously priced.
I got some folks are gonna come by and check my mail while I'm not here.
This is a really good.
It should be small enough to fit in your mailbox, so I wasn't like too worried about that.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Owen Wilson, I'll be brutalizing you at some point in time today.
Why are we brutalizing Owen Wilson?
I gotta take his torso apart.
You're gonna gut him?
Yep. He's getting gutted.
Seems rude.
Everything. I'm even taking the neck out.
Taking out his neck.
Only thing I'm keeping from here is just the blue area and the tie. Everything else is going in the fodder bin.
You smell like.
Oh, I'm so glad
You smell like
paid for.
spring shampoo. Did you get a bath? Someone freaking there and get you a bath?
Oh, also the coveralls are going to work great.
Hmm.
Don, the coveralls are going to work great.
Oh, that's wonderful, man.
Yeah, I'm going to trim here and there for the figure, but it's exactly what I need.
Yep, we discussed it'd be a little long.
Yeah, I know. But I just want to let you know they're great. And I greatly appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
I think I'm gonna throw a little bit of brown dye in there with it to kind of get it close to, I don't know, more of like a brownish gray undersuit. I think that'll look really good. Let's see. Oh, this looks way redder in person. Man, I was so worried. Oh, and good. I got the one with the sharper legs. There's a running change on these where the legs were like kind of blunted and round on the spider. Open this up and take a gander whilst my other cat in the background makes a whole bunch of racket with the box I just put down. Got to dig through it. Never know what's in there.
Oh, I haven't checked the tracking. Everybody's asking? I was on mute, and everybody's asking about the box. Did Strong Guy's arms arrive yet, or?
No, I haven't seen anything. Sent it to USPS.
Yeah.
Let me go. I haven't checked the mail this evening since I've been out.
You don't sign up for the USPS
Informed delivery.
informed delivery. Thank you. That makes life easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a 2-day pain in the ass for me, but it was well worth it in the end. I don't like having to prove I am who I am.
I am who I am, and that's all that I am. What wasn't it?
I don't got anything in my mailbox, but when it gets hotter, they deliver the mail kind of later in the evening, so it might still arrive. Let me look at
using intelligence. How dare they?
Let me look at the informed delivery website.
How dare they use intelligence?
Uh, 14th. Should arrive on the 14th.
Saturday. Or no, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And then the other one will arrive on the 15th. So it's got both the things you guys sent me in there. And something else will arrive on the 17th. What is that?
Probably my stuff.
Yep, that's your stuff. And I got something else that arrive. Who knows when?
I did not send an LED with it. You said you had LEDs, right?
Yeah, I got LEDs.
Okay.
Something from New Brunswick. Only God knows what that is.
New Brunswick. It's enough. Did you order a thing from Hasbro?
No, not that I recall. Where are they at?
We got a few different depots, yeah? A lot of people aren't very happy with this hoodie, but I think the kind of the metallic look on it, contrasting with the flat red, I think that's a better look than people think. Because I've had quite a few people ask me about making hoodies for this guy, and it's just, I don't know, unless that's something Don wants to do, ain't gonna happen. Got too many other things on the docket.
I'm sorry, what?
I was saying, I've had a lot of people ask me about getting the, I guess, more updated hoodie for Scarlet Spider, and it's just not on my agenda unless that's something that you wanted to do. washed your hands of doing Scarlet Spider hoodies.
I technically still have one for sale, but I don't do anything, to the extent of advertising it.
I mean,
But I do technically still have one for sale. I do not have a hoodie for it, though.
Okay. You don't have the pattern?
No, yes, I have 6, but none of them, I don't like any of them.
Well, then I won't send people your way for it.
It's a hateful situation, really.
Some people are having problem.
I mean, this little bag is full of hoodies that I can't make work. I mean, they work, but I don't like them.
Sector, send me a pic of those stands. I might be interested because man, I'm gonna have to go in and paint this little silver peg piece. I don't really care for that too much. Some people have been having problems with the knee joints on these, so just be like, if you get this figure, be super careful when testing the articulation.
I picked up the Fortnite Scientist, that robot guy, where it was $16 on Amazon.
Nice.
Pretty decent figure. The ankles suck, but the rest of it's pretty good. But the ankle pegs are compatible with McFarlane stands.
You see how much the Fortnite figures are at Ollie's?
They're
super cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, they $6.
Yep, I bought a few. I sent one to Harker.
Oh yeah, that's on the agenda for a Dreadnought.
She's tall too. She's taller than other Fortnite females.
I thought they were going to have a completed Colossus bath. The one that I have to get.
Oh, the AOA? Yeah.
You don't have that one.
No, I don't have it.
Let's pick out a head. Let's see here.
I saw the
My life has been put on pause for like a month.
The hand ninjas have been starting to show up too. From Stiltman Wave. Where the hell they come from, I don't know.
Yeah.
This
they do have those.
90s, which I like.
I have the local one here don't have them, but I've seen people showing videos where they find those Stiltman Wave hand ninjas.
So it's between. I have to do a little sand job. Got a nick right there on the mouth on this one. Man, I think I'm gonna go full 90s and do this guy. Man, this is more my style, but I'm getting something different on the Spidey display.
I have more Spider-Man toys than Iron Man toys.
Are you a big fan of Spidey as well?
No, well, he's like number 3.
I would say that's a big fan. If you got that many.
Yeah.
That high.
I was sitting there looking, I was counting.
But haven't you been contemplating selling Spidey stuff?
I have been heavily thinking of freeing up those, like all of them. Every Spider-Man figure I have, except for like 5 or 6.
Well, really,
like the core, the ones that really talk to me, the black costume, the $20.99, and then just everything else is just get out of my face, get off my shelf.
Seal of absolute approval on this guy. I mean, we kind of knew what you were getting, but a lot of people worried that this was going to look very orange instead of red. It is definitely a true red, and it looks fantastic. I love it. I can't wait to put it on the display. sometime in the next 6 years, even though it's right in front of me. All you really need is the Mafex classic costume, and you're good on Spidey's, or the black costume. Any of the black costume from Hasbro are actually pretty good. Do you have one of those?
No, I got a super special one coming to me.
Oh,
Yeah, I got one here on my desk. I got to start highlighting here soon.
oh, that's right. Is it a Mafex or is it a Legends?
It's the one of the
Marvel Legends.
Marvel Legends.
I have a custom head on it.
The retro card. Oh, that's looking pretty damn close.
Yeah, this is nice. I can't wait. But all those fancy webs he comes with, new webs.
Yeah, the blue that I'm mixing up with for Shipwreck's shirt. I got this light blue I'd already mixed up for Skeletor, and it's going to be using for skin and what you call it? What's his name? Archangel.
Oh yeah.
I mixed a little extra white into it and some purple, and I'm getting. I
still haven't looked for a head sculpt for that. I need to do that.
That is getting pretty damn close to the blue for Shipwreck.
Or as many people are calling it, shitwreck. Because a lot of people can't customize, and what they're getting in is what they have to deal with. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Lizzie, if I leave that box right there, will you not piss in it? Think it'd be all right if you don't pee in there? I appreciate it. She's been peeing in weird spots. Just doesn't feel good. Obviously. Took the cone off of her last night for like 10 minutes, and she just completely annihilated her face, like just bleeding. Had to like hold it to make sure it was all clotting and whatnot. It was rough. Oh, I got these plates for my Grimlock, fresh from China.
Oh, nice.
And they look way better. Did I show you what it was like before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty kibbly. Which I'm surprised with New Age. I figured they would like even include something like that. I mean, they kind of go overboard even on their Transformers now. They're enjoying being the premier Legend scale line.
That's even better.
So I'm doing Magic Square on the majority of them, but on the ones that I look that seem like they're gonna be pretty like my favorites, I think I'm doing New Age on those. Although it's hit and miss because the New Age Prime is not as good as this one. This Magic Square Prime is definitely better.
Magic Square keeps improving. They keep making more and more primes and improve each time.
Yeah, this is like their V. I mean, they say it's a V2, but it's definitely closer to a V3. The only thing I don't like about this is when you open up the chest, it definitely has some problems here where it gets nicked. So I gotta put lacquer on that in order for it to stop getting messed up. But I mean, you gotta get to the matrix of leadership, man. It's vital. If you're gonna put a clear window and the matrix behind it, I'm gonna want to open that up and check it out. You know, second guessing myself a bunch on it because I was like, maybe I should have got the metallic, and then I look over and like hardly anything I have is metallic. other than Grimlock. And I kind of like the Grimlock to stand out a little bit because so far he's my favorite.
Of course, he's Grimlock. He should be everybody's.
Oh yeah, Grimlock and Prime are your boys, huh?
Yeah.
I picked up her on clearance at Target. She was like $14.99.
My Target never even got them.
She's pretty cool, although I'm using her for a custom for the Winter Guard, the Red Widow, which I don't think has anything to do with Black Widow at all, even though she's Russian and she has Widow in her name. But I'll be putting some robes on, covering this up with, like, I don't know, sash. Probably gonna leave this really long like that. Just, I don't know, I kind of like it, even though hers just kind of comes to a point, like Deadpool style. But paint the arms, or probably even change out the arms. These are good double jointed ones, but they're kind of beefy. But she's got some weird articulation underneath, man. Look at that. She's got up by the butt, one right here, and then another right here with this thing. I was really surprised at like the fact that she actually like get a pretty deep ab crunch overall with all the different stuff, and good side to side. It kind of just looks like extra robes sticking out if you have her like swooping over the side. I definitely am glad I picked this up for the custom. I think it's cool. I like this stand as well, even though I'm not going to use it. I'm gonna put some kind of feet in there, make it look right. I'm for it. I like it.
Midnighter, I'll get around to working on a Midnighter at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm not necessarily in any rush. I think he's going to be not next, but the one after. That's going to be my the one I'll be working on the most. It doesn't need a whole lot because it's not like I'm going for like super accurate look. I'm just going to kind of do my own thing and be happy with what I crank out and what you crank out in return.
Trying to say I can't be accurate. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? So you're trying to say I can't be accurate. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm trying to say I won't be accurate. I think you will be very accurate.
I need to stop.
If you wanted to be
over things that I already did.
But I don't think we're gonna go completely accurate with what we'll do.
I already made this titanium man head. Now I have to make it again because I saved something over the top of it.
Oh no! I do really like the change you made with that cyber head Batman.
Oh yeah, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that turned out great. So really, all you did was like shorten it and kind of adjust some stuff to make it look right.
I'll bring it up here.
Because I think with everything that we added on, it started to probably look pretty long. Make sure you save that.
I did.
Don't save it as Ghost Rider back.
Yeah, I changed it as the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider bike. Actually, I've got that thing saved like 3 or 4 different times. So if I lose it, I can always recover it from pieces.
Let's see.
There it is. Yeah, so you can see here. You can see exactly the changes I made. So all I did was after getting all this stuff modeled on them. Right. So there's the original. See how long it is from front to back.
Yeah.
So I took that and I put it on a lattice deform and just shrunk down the front quarter of his head and moved it back that much. So
It makes a hell of a difference.
It's about 2 millimeters difference in real life measurement. So, but it does. From the front, you don't notice so much. But from the side, it makes a big difference.
It actually looks a little more, I guess, human-like.
Yeah. As opposed to see, and it doesn't look distorted.
I like it. Turned out dope.
Very badass.
We were working on that thing for 3+ hours, 4 hours?
Yeah.
And it's completely unique.
Yeah.
And you loved working on that mesh that goes in there. I can't believe how much you enjoyed that.
That turned out all right.
It looks good.
Wasn't what it was. It wasn't what it was supposed to be, but it worked.
Well, I think it actually turns out better like that, because I think if we did the crosshatch, it would end up looking a little busy and wouldn't translate well.
Okay, I'm not messing with this. I don't care what ideas I've got.
Let's see. Hang Solo. Here, 62813 ordered Poseidon from Berserk Studios on 5K. Got Zeus and Hades. They would fit Marvel Legends outline very well.
It looks good. Yeah, I was checking that out.
This is nice. I have a Shadow Weaver on my cart, but didn't catch the sale on her.
She's really cool. Oh man, the butterfly joints, or what's up on this?
I did some stuff that you guys didn't see.
Oh yeah.
So I figured out how I was going to put the wheels on. Obviously, but what you don't see inside of there is that there's a cavity in here that's big enough for a magnetic LED.
Mm-hmm.
So one can go there.
Nice.
One can go on the other side.
Sweet.
Same thing with the front wheel.
Nice.
It doesn't give it headlights up here, but you know. And the other thing I tried out was the kickstand. The kickstand that I made actually works to support the bike, so it doesn't fall over.
So just put a magnet underneath, and print that out in metal with your obviously metal printer.
Oh yeah, if somebody wants
to be perfectly, it'll work out.
$13,000 so I can buy one.
God, that's like the amount that direct fabric printers cost.
That's crazy expensive.
Man, these fit in there really loose.
I mean, for that matter, how much they have resin UV printers that will print colors, will print different colors. It extrudes it out and cures it at the same time or something.
I watched Pixel Dan. He was at Mattel's design studios.
Yeah, they got one.
They got one. That's how they print the Masterverse
prototype.
Wait, I
mean, on resin or PLA?
Yeah, no, it's resin.
How does that work?
It's a gel, and they print it and cure it at the same time.
That's crazy.
From what I understand.
When they come out of the printer, they look like a gingerbread man. They got a special wash they take station they can take them to, and it gets all the weird supports that stuff does. It's a fully articulated figure in color.
I watched this this dude on YouTube called Major Hardware, some PC hardware nerd, and he like tests fans that like PC fans that people like create in whatever program, and they send him STL files, and he prints those out and he tests like how good the fans are, and he printed out one that was PLA that was in different colors, and that kind of blew my mind. It was like, holy shit, that is dope.
Oh, that's dope. I got the color perfect this time. I was missing a little something. I had it. The light blue had mixed up before, some purple, some white, some gray, then a little bit of that blue wash, and I was able to replicate the blue on Shipwreck.
Cool.
What
So
happened
it's
to
when
Don?
you my shipwrecked arms. Got it.
Did we lose Don? Is his screen frozen?
No, I'm still there. What's up?
Okay, that's all stuff moving in the background. I looked up and I saw stuff moving in the background, so I figured he was there.
I'm about that to go now. Okay.
Has the price on Templars shot up, Hank Solo?
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. That little bit extra blue wash added to just enough tint I was missing to get just right. And we're good to go. It needs to be watered. Got rid of the stupid shark tattoo.
Oh, you got rid of that one?
Yep, I kept the anchor one because that's a sailor's tattoo. That shark, speared shark thing just didn't look right. It looked too cartoony.
Yeah. You just Winsor Newton it off, or?
Yep, just wiped right off.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna do the same then.
I think I did a pretty decent job matching up the blues.
Oh yeah, looks great. Doesn't look like he's wearing sheer sleeves. No, nice.
Oh god.
He kind of looked like he would be with the original face paint. It was very effeminate looking for a
Yeah. Do you feel like what you did fixed it enough?
redoing the eyebrows, doing the beard. I want to put a wash in the beard, painting the beard up to the actual sculpt. Fixed a lot, and the eyebrows fixed a lot of it.
Is Shipwreck a little bit effeminate? Is that what I'm hearing?
pucker
The
is,
pucker.
yeah, that gets me a little bit. I think I might try to find something else that works.
Tony's Figs made a custom ship, Rick, a while back, and the head he used looks much better.
I thought Don said he didn't have the Age of Apocalypse build a figure.
Looks
for
like he does
Cyclops.
now.
And then it's sitting on his desk.
Yeah, looks like it.
This isn't mine,
Oh, it's
Oh.
not yours.
Cannons. This is a commission that I have, and I have to do a bodysuit for it.
Why would you do a bodysuit on
I'll be
all
right
that awesome detail? That's
And
great.
he's like, I was looking at it and I was like, man, that would be perfect for a certain titanium man I'm looking for.
I don't think those figures are very expensive anymore.
Yeah, like that wave keeps hitting Ross's off and on.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And each time
Oh,
it hits Ross's,
I have my my custom Scorpion on that body, so I wanted him to be a big boy.
Looks like you can get the entire wave for $168.
Yeah, but moving
You
the
can probably
rest
buy
of that wave might be a pain in the ass.
that's good fodder though.
17 for this one. 16. I thought these were less expensive. I think they've gone back up in price some.
Yeah,
Online they're expensive, but you find them in the discount stores, they're cheap.
that Cyclops was at Target at one point for $3 and something cents.
And I'm not seeing the Rogue.
That should be one of the really cheap ones too. And unfortunately, that Kitty as well.
There
Not
it is.
very.
Creeping off
Oh,
the elbow.
Christ, good lord! That was like $8 at Target at one point.
Yeah, these were cheap like not too long ago. I'll be right back.
All right, gentlemen. I got to go to bed. I got to do that work thing tomorrow for the first time in 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
Believe that? They're making me come back.
What, on a day off?
He's been off for 2 weeks.
Oh, you've been off for 2 weeks. I always forget that you have a rotating schedule, which is so strange.
I forgot all my passwords. Anyway, as always, I appreciate the time, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay?
Catch you on the flip
Absolutely.
side.
Always glad to have you here, my friend.
All right, good night.
Have a good night.
Okay. Well, oh my God, 100 to 150. Are we talking, Hank Solar, are we talking like the OG one with the gold trim painted, or the re-release that has like no paint on it? If so, I chose the wrong wrong body for this. Shoulders are a little big. Let me go ahead and tear apart this brand new $80 figure real fast.
I'm going to take him apart. I'm going to do some dry brushing on the pants legs.
You gonna pull off what's on there?
Nah, it's got a little bit of like a.
I just
walking-
don't think it looks that great, man. You
No.
probably you should pull it off and just do your own.
Yeah. I'll throw a
What, you
blue
trying
water.
to say they did a better job than what you can do?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm just saying I'm lazy.
Oh.
I'm going to throw a blue wash over top of it. Then I'll dry brush it.
I don't know. to be able to salvage these shoulder pads. Oh, there we go. Very nice.
My quick few seconds mix is almost looks damn near perfect on the McFarlane. I need another coat on it, but
And since it's Model Masters, are you even going to need to seal it?
no. What's this? No. Sometimes they'll set, Model Master set up pretty hard.
Yeah,
Not sad.
it's
Not
a
later.
mess. Their white comes off really, really easy. It's not very good either. Not good coverage. Good for mixing though. I'm sending you some.
Oh, nice.
I
I was using some of it tonight to mix that blue for Shipwreck's Arms.
just make sure you remind me. I don't want to forget. And I figure you won't forget. Free Model Masters.
I know.
Good. Shoulder
The longer,
pad.
the longer I can put off the inevitable of running out of Model Masters.
It's I think 2 reds, 2 whites, and maybe a black.
Ooh, black.
I'll double check here in a second. Let me scooch over there. Don't get me wrong, it's wonderful paint, and I would otherwise use it, but I like my lacquers for my durability. It isn't as quick, to mix them up. Obviously, it takes a hot minute. 7 bottles. This is more than I thought.
Nice.
See what we got here. I got pretty sure, yeah. Caboose Flat Red.
Ooh. I don't have any of that.
This one is Purple Pearl. That's an interesting one. I was trying to look for a good metallic purple.
It's real translucent. It takes a lot of. It's better for airbrushing. That purple there.
And this is Gloss White.
Nice. Always use that for mixing. I use some white for mixing the blue for the Shipwreck Arms.
So 2 Gloss Whites. A Flat Black.
Excellent.
A Semi-Gloss Black.
Ooh, that's the shit there.
And a Grape Purple. Oh, this is Pearl again. I guess I got 2 of these.
Okay, I'm back.
2 blacks, 2 whites, a red, and a couple of obscure ones.
Nice. Oh, interesting.
Sister called trying to figure out what's going on. I told her I wouldn't know until I got down there.
Yeah. It's interesting on Shipwreck. It's not the first time I've seen it before, but the ankle piece inserts into the shin. So you got a boot swivel down there.
Have they used
Instead of
those?
having a boot cut.
Yep, it's an internal boot swivel.
Hmm.
So instead of
Have they used those pants before?
these are new, I think. They're like a blue jean texture.
It's not the Logan ones, is it?
No, they don't cross the streams when it comes to Marvel Legends and JoJo.
No, that's right.
And that's something that happened at some point in time, and one line used some other line's stuff. But that was on Masters of the Universe.
DC Universe Classics started using Master Universe Classics bodies near the end, the Mattel version.
Yeah.
Wasn't there some serious internal conflict about that or something?
I don't know. David Vonner, he tried to gave them some prototypes of Batman he made, like try to save the line, and they ignored them.
So all my mid-diner needs is a kind of like this crest that goes across the upper chest and the head, and he's done. Dunsky. I'd be able to go ahead and yell about needing an Apollo after that. Which will also, might need a custom head. I don't know yet. Probably not. I think we could probably put one together with Jared's kit bash knowledge. Probably get a good one. Maybe a herp body.
Well, Apollo?
Yeah. Because I'll have my mid-nighter all squared away.
Yeah.
Put a jacket on him. He's mostly done.
Head-wise, the new Sentry head would probably work pretty good.
But Buzzy, what the hell are you doing, girl?
Well, if you're going for a long-haired Apollo,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see. No, you're not getting in there. No, ma'am.
oh, there he is.
What's up?
What do you say?
Not much. Just got finished eating dinner.
Yep. I'm sitting here working on a few little things. I'm fixing the shipwreck. I got his legs heating up right now. Had to repaint the sleeves on his arms because they didn't put enough paint on there, so you could actually see the skin tone coming through the sleeve cuffs. So I had to custom mix some blue on that. Then I took off the goofy cartoony tattoo off the one arm, like a shark with a spear through it. But I like this anchor tattoo. I like that one. I got to take some black and touch up around the glove on this side. You can see skin around. Sloppy paint. The face, they didn't put enough. The sculpt's all there on the face, but they didn't paint all the beard. So it's like you can see like the sculpt, the paint stops before the sculpt ends. The same with the eyebrows. The eyebrows look like a cholo or shaved off the eyebrows and painted them on.
Oh, well, I'm working on redoing a Batman head and doing my Doomsday.
Oh, nice.
So you can't.
Urgently trying to get back in here, so I think she's probably done something.
I don't think you guys can. You can't see. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the what was the name of the Batman with the mask on his face, hazmat Batman or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's wanting to focus on everything in the background, but anyway, I took the mask off the face, cleaned up all the pieces on the outside, filled in. He had a gap in his forehead that I had to fill in. And so I'm just getting it ready to paint so I can have an extra Batman head. And then I got my my Doomsday cleaned up. I got his bat ears shaved down. Got that tattoo off his chest. So I'm trying to get him ready to paint. I'm going to do all the bone spurs in white. And I think I'm going to do some extra bone spurs on his arms and on his back with the leftovers I have from that bat cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I'm going to do extra bones and spikes coming off like his elbows and stuff. And I think I'm going to put this spine piece, clip that away and put it on his spine. where it's looking like his backbones are protruding.
That'd
So
be
I'm gonna
cool.
play around with that, and then I'm gonna paint it up, give him his green shorts, paint all the bone spikes white. So I'm just getting him ready.
Sweet.
So that's what I'm working on.
Just shaved off those ears off the top. I mean, it looks so much better.
Yeah, you just shave the ears off, and he looks like Doomsday.
Yeah.
So
I was having to fix I got the McFarlane Mongol.
Yeah.
The peg on the right arm the peg hole in the bicep is crooked, so the arm looks like it's broken. It looks about like this out of the packaging. So I had like drill it and re-angle it so it's pointing in. Then I took off some of the material and I had to and of course he molds the yellow parts in black. So
yeah,
so I had to mix up some mustard yellow. I'm
Yeah, I
not
know
doing the best. I'm not doing the best work. My best work on this because it's a McFarlane figure. So
yeah. I know we were talking about this the other day, but I'm just getting real fed up with McFarlane at this point.
same.
It just,
I picked this up for $18, I think, on Amazon, or $20 on Amazon. It was on sale.
yeah.
I was like, well, shit, I get what's on sale. Then I got it, and it's like this arm is like this.
Yeah, I'm just.
The other one's not that bad. The other one looks good.
Starting to have the same quality control problems as other people.
I mean, I'm now finding myself complaining more about McFarlane than Hasbro. I mean, when the hell did that happen?
Yeah.
Like, I'm now having less QC issues with Hasbro stuff than McFarlane. You know, less jerking people around too with the whole like, oh, here's a new figure we released in limited quantities to just one or two vendors, and then wait till everybody freaks out and it goes, you know, triple the price on the aftermarket. Oh, by the way, here's the real version, the gold label. How many times have they done that shit now? And they're not even hiding it. Like when they released that Robin last year, that Tim Drake Robin last year, that literally had the sleeves in the mold. You knew they were going to make another one. And sure as shit, here it comes. They can't get Superman right. Like I'm constantly complaining about McFarlane now. I think I'm going to clear out most of my McFarlane collection. I've already cleared out about a third of it.
You have to make all your own DC figures, like pretty much what we're doing.
Yeah, or like what I've been buying more like DC Essentials, and I just started picking up DC Icons because they're way better figures.
Oh hell yeah! I picked up a lot of the 6-inch, that last wave, that box set of Icons. They fit in really good with my Mafex.
Yeah, I just picked up. I just got that 7-pack, that Justice League 7-pack from DC Icons. Yep. I just got that. I actually got it on eBay.
Wonder Woman
for I got it for $86.
Whoa.
For 7 figures. $86 on an eBay auction.
Way cheaper than I thought.
And I was thinking about it too. I was like, the average price of that thing, if you go and buy it now on eBay, right? Because I was looking around eBay, Mercari, places like that, is about $130, $140. But even at that price for 7 figures, you're paying $20 or less a figure for that 7-pack. I mean, McFarlane doesn't even have $20 figures anymore. And those are better figures than his shit. I mean, they're not the same scale. They're 6-inch scale, but shit, they're better fucking figures. So I don't know why I'm spending. I'm just kind of done spending any time or money worrying about McFarlane, except once in a while if he comes out with something really good that's probably Superman or Joker related. I'd rather spend my money getting older DC Essentials or DC Icons.
He announced the new special edition black and white Superman on the freaking Bizarro body.
Saw that shit.
It's on the Bizarro body again.
That Entertainment Earth exclusive, or whatever the hell it is.
You can't stand Superman.
And it's not that he can't do a good job, because he has.
That speeding bullets. Somebody must not told him that speeding bullets Batman is actually Superman.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know what's going on. When he wants to, he can do great things. Hell, if it's Batman.
Well, I was even making jokes about it when they announced the speeding bullets. So I was like, when I'm making it on his 3 ads, it's like, shh, don't tell everybody this is Superman.
Yeah, no shit. Well, even wasn't it one of the? I think I remember one of the descriptions that came out when they first announced they were doing Speeding Bullets was like the wrong description. It was from another Elseworlds comic where Bruce Wayne gets powers or something. Like he even screwed it up, and you could tell when he was doing the figure before it actually went to market, he thought it was Bruce Wayne.
That's why it turned out so good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's probably one of the best sculpted proportional figures he's done.
Yeah. Oh, it's done great. I mean, hell, if he wanted to, I mean, I love the. We were talking about this one last night, but you know, I think for Superman, this Action Comics 1000 is a really good sculpt.
Yeah,
and the only thing it needs is double jointed elbows. That's it. It's a really good sculpt. It looks good.
I really wish the emblem was smaller and it wasn't like
Actually,
it like
I love
hangs
the
over on his left side, and that drives me nuts.
I think the size of the emblem is perfect on that one. It's just it is a little asymmetrical.
Yeah,
I mean, you could take this sculpt right here, throw on some double jointed arms, and do every Superman like this. You could do all the different versions with the smaller logos, the bigger logos, the different capes, all the different Elseworlds versions. Just give him double jointed arms, and this is a perfect Superman sculpt. He can't do that.
The head sculpt on that one is great. I just wish it had like a little smile or a little tiny smirk.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen how he does with a smiling Superman head, though.
Yeah, it looks like fucking Ted Cruz. Jesus Christ.
You gotta put a patchy Wolverine beard on him.
And that's the other thing about this. I see, and I don't know, this has nothing to do with McFarlane, but I see these Superman figures selling for 60, 70, 80 bucks online. Right? This first Superman, this, Action Comics 1000. And me and Jared were talking about this last night. This is from the 2-pack. And I just took the head off the Superman Rebirth and put it on this one.
The Rebirth head is actually the actual Comics 1000 head. And
yeah, it's the same figure. You take and here's the thing: you can buy the Rebirth figure and the 2-pack Superman Devastator for less than you can go buy the original Superman Action Comics 1000. Why that thing has any value on the secondary market, I don't know. I can't explain it.
No, I was rocking that head sculpt for a while on a Superman that I had.
I got one of the head sculpts in a fodder lot or trade or something. I can't remember where, and I put it on the Mattel Dark Knight Returns one. The one Action Comics 1000.
I don't know. I think the biggest and latest McFarlane kick in the nuts is the Flash Batmobile.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It doesn't have a gray hood in the movie.
No, not at all.
So what's that all about? And then they come out with one that it's obviously not a manufacturing limitation. If they're coming out with one now that has a black canopy, right? So what was the thinking behind that? Because it just seems to me like a big
laziness, or they originally made that Batmobile for the Batgirl movie, but I doubt that.
I don't think there's any excuse for it. I think it was just.
No, I don't think there's any movie that they ever would have made where they would have made a black Batmobile with a gray canopy. I think that was a McFarlane fuck up. That's what I think. I think they were in a rush to get it out because the movie was coming out, and they cut corners to get it out.
And the factory used the wrong paint for the canopy because he approved it. That stuff has to be approved.
It was a way to cut corners and cheap out, knowing that they were going to offer a different version later.
And that Batman, the '89 Batman has like a really solid like neck swivel. It looks a lot more like the Christian Bale like hood. So it's kind of wonky.
Oh yeah, with the one coming with the new Batmobile.
Yeah.
And then there's reports they're doing another set of movie figures. They're going to do like a multi-pack, and they're coming out with both other versions of Batman now. The Batman Forever and Batman and Robin version. So they'll probably give us the shitty versions first, and then come out with good ones.
Then the ones with the proper the proper decos and looks, and it'll be some kind of exclusive somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just kind of done with it. And here's the thing. I don't give that much of a shit about Batman anyway. He's not a favorite character of mine. So it's not that big a deal. It just sucks that somebody that's doing that has the license for DC right now and is doing this shit constantly.
Yeah, he acquired the 4-year license on it now, too. Because he was profit share before, because they were testing it out, and now he's got the 4-year license, so he's gonna be. He was able
to fudge the numbers enough to make it look like they were like the #1 action figure line, which is total bullshit.
Oh.
Because all his stuff has the same freaking UPC. It's all like the same line. It's like Hasbro, like all their stuff's different lines, ways to get different coating, so they don't.
Right.
There's no way in hell McFarlane sold more his figures than Marvel Legends last year.
Nope.
Maybe sold them.
Especially since last year was the year of Spider-Man. Do you know how many fucking figures they sold last year?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he sold more to Ollie's.
Yeah, exactly.
Have I ever seen McFarlane figures at Ollie's?
I don't
think I've ever seen a.
I don't think so. I haven't.
Oh, really?
Everybody all those main stores clearance them out to nothing, so.
Yeah, they don't get a chance to make it all.
They have warehouse buyback. I wonder if he's counting the buyback.
Remember, he got an award for like
doing warehouse buyback now, so that's pretty interesting. For years, they didn't do that. I mean, of course, Target and Walmart opt to sell them to like Ollie's and Ross and all that stuff first, because it's still more money than the buyback. But I wonder what they'd buy back on the Age of Apocalypse Cyclops was like.
I feel sorry for Ollie's. They bought all those fucking Eternals figures.
Oh man,
Why? Why would you do that?
Because they don't know. Because it's just Marvel Legends on a sale list, and they're stuck with them.
Yeah, nobody wants those.
I have the Athena just because it looks a lot like Angelina Jolie, and now I'm probably just going to turn it into Laura Croft at some point.
That's why I bought it, because it's a good Angelina Jolie head sculpt.
I bought the whole set when Amazon put them all on clearance for like $6 or $7 a piece.
Yeah, I bought them for fodder.
Yeah, and that's what I did too. The only two that I didn't buy for fodder are the Angelina Jolie and the Salma Hayek, which actually looked good.
Yeah.
And the rest I've used for other stuff.
Wasn't Salma Hayek, wasn't that like an exclusive somewhere?
Walmart. And Jolie was a Target exclusive too.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I got them all on Amazon.
They probably
Or actually, no, a couple of them I might have got at GameStop, but I know I didn't get any of them at Walmart.
Now, some of the exclusives do resellers do end up putting them on like Amazon and stuff, and even they have to mark them down for their shit.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that look like blue jean?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Far better. Like, far better.
Let's see what we got. I can do a comparison when I get the. I ordered an extra shipwreck from Chosen Prime a while back. So this one I kept on. I moved most of my pre-orders from Amazon to Chosen Prime, but I kept a few of them. Just like characters I really like to have a double. And somebody got, because shipwreck was one of my favorites, and they kind of dropped the ball on this figure. Who would have thought Hasbro dropping the ball? But
Oh yeah, he has tiny feet, right?
who's got tiny feet?
Shipwreck. It's got smaller feet. It
No,
doesn't
his
look
feet.
quite right.
No, his feet's fine.
Oh really?
There's his feet.
Somebody complaining about maybe it wasn't his feet.
And now those Walmart exclusive ones coming up on like Walmart Con or whatever the hell they call it. I don't give a shit about any of those figures.
Yeah, like,
I
I
want
know
to.
I haven't watched G.I. Joe for a long time. I don't remember Zombie Troopers.
That's new. They're if you, I was looking at the bio. They're trying to do a crossover with Transformers. The zombies are a result of Cobra mining Dark Energon.
Okay.
So okay, I don't need those. The girl is a
How do they look? Are there pictures up?
yeah. I'll pull them up here in a few minutes.
I like that mole rat. I think that looks neat.
The zombie vipers? Is that what they are?
What are they called?
I thought it was the mole rats.
Zombie
Yeah,
mole
that's
rats.
called mole rats, yeah. They
They're
look
like-
like zombies.
They're like miners, infected miners.
What is
They come
this?
with they come with a regular helmet head, and they come with a zombie head. So like when they're mining, they get exposed to the Dark Energon, they turn into zombies.
Is this it?
No,
No, I think that's
that's not the new one. No.
Look for classified mole rat.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
picture of it right there in the middle. Yeah, that dude.
That's it.
Yeah, he's creepy looking.
Yeah, if you look at the thing coming out of his head, it's actually like a energon crystal.
Mm.
Okay. Let me mix up some off-white.
Remember this guy?
Oh, what is that?
no, that's
Sci-fi.
sci-fi.
I had him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
One of those in classified.
Oh yeah, we just watched that one in Arise Serpentor.
Bright green.
The
That's his second costume, isn't it? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I had that figure, so I'm not sure.
I had that one.
Because like some of these figures they got coming out, it's like from that were only like, oh, I've just pulled the bristles out of that brush. I guess that one's trash.
Is that his first costume there?
That might be it. In
Uh,
the 90s, they went like 90s colors, the crazy extreme colors.
yeah. If they made a classified look similar to that, you could almost make a Judge Dredd out of it. The way that chess piece is.
Yeah.
But that's not the one I want. I want the bright
crazy.
neon green one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the good stuff.
No moderate design for you. You want the crazy wild stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, it look good on the shelf. You know.
Oh yeah. With some black lights in there.
I think they should, though. I mean, I think they should throw. I mean, we got the Alley Viper, right, which was a '90s design. Like we need more. We need more of that.
I thought about modifying my. I got a few of those Alley Vipers, and I was on the verge of like putting washes on them. And then I got like picked it up and really looked at it. It's like, shit, that thing is like the blue on it's Cobra blue.
Yeah.
It's like that's. So I didn't. So I just left them alone. And what's funny, like the more military style looking one they got coming out, the red and gray one. That's part of the Walmart con.
Yeah.
Don't do anything for me.
No, I'd love to see more of those '90s colors and stuff. You know, it's not that I don't like the stuff I've got, but like, you know, part of GI Joe as a kid was all, you know, I mean, like that was part of it. Is there were some characters that were just crazy. Some of the vehicles were insane, you know. And I know a lot of that came towards the end of the '80s and beginning of the '90s, but it was all a part of that, and they haven't really dove into that with classifieds yet.
They're getting in it a little bit with the that Walmart exclusive of that skull-looking head guy, and when the helmet looks like a brain.
Oh yeah,
it came out.
Which they already released him because he was the one we were talking about last time they did that exclusive. They had released him before with who was it? It was him and shit. What was that last go around a few months ago when they dropped 2 exclusives over at Walmart? It was him and Big Ben. Him and Big Ben.
Yeah, they sold out. They both sold out fast.
Yeah, you had that sniper Viper dude.
I thought about getting Big Ben, but actually, I kind of thought about getting the brain looking guy, the skull brain looking guy.
Yeah, I got both of them.
I ended up not getting either one of them because I don't like having to jump through damn hoops anymore to get shit.
Yeah,
there's no reason for it.
I mean, you'd think
if you're doing pre-orders, there's no reason for it. If you're doing pre-orders, you just get the pre-orders in, and then you tell the manufacturer, "This is how many." Yeah, and then sell that many, and then maybe a couple more to ship out to stores.
Range Viper.
Those people who are Luddites and don't get on the internet.
Thank you, the chat. He said it's a Range Viper.
Range Viper, that's right.
A brain.
Yeah, I picked him up. He looks rad.
What would Johnny Ray Hubbard? What would your guy's dream Marvel Legends wave and bath be?
Ooh.
I said a lot. The UFOs need to be in the wave, and the bath be ironclad. Then that's three members. Then the bath plus. Then you'd have to fill out the rest.
You know, I'm still, and I know we're a couple figures in. Like one of my favorite teams was the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still waiting. You know, we've got 3 figures. We've got Yondu. We got not Star-Lord doesn't count, but we got, I'll even know what they say, but we got Yondu and we got
Vance Astro. Vance Astro or Astro Vance?
Yeah, Vance Astro. There you go. I'm like fucking blanking on his name. You know, and you know, we still need, you know, Martinez and I'm still waiting for one of those.
That one female character that's got the really deep V cut, you know, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
The blonde. Charlie 23.
Oh, is it 23 or 27? I don't know.
Whichever it is. I figured that I was guessing they're planning on using the Caliban for Charlie. Because with those new hands they made for what's his face, Puff Adder. Puff Adder wears gloves and the hands have fingernails. and it's got a vertically hinged gripping hand, like Charlie has, like a bludgeoning weapon, doesn't he?
Depends on which version, but like that's not stocky enough. Like they
Well,
need a
They don't pick good molds anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like he's about the size of the thing, but he's kind of, you know.
Well, the only mold that would be stockier would be
what is it, Ulek?
Yep.
Ulek? He's like stocky like that.
They'll probably use that body.
Well, the one body that I could see them using too. Well, the torso won't work, but you got the Thanos body.
Yeah,
which is stubby, but the articulation sucks on that one.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Although my dream wave is still Amalgam Comics, but
my dream wave would be the Ultraverse stuff, but they're never going to do that. But other than that, be like, I like to see some Ghost Rider stuff. 90s, see some 90s like Ghost Rider characters.
Yeah,
like Midnight Suns. Have a 90s Blade, Morbius, Zarthos. The blue flame, red skeletal.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be badass. With the Ghost, and I would love to see some Rider series, Dan Ketch, which we got an option to actually get an awesome Dan Ketch bike now. Now I got to start building up a recipe for
which might and likely be available. Kits will be available for that.
I feel like we're never going to get a Danny Ketch.
That's why I'm going to start building.
Well, he has that comic out right now, so I don't know.
Well, they're going to just say that retro card thing was Dan Ketch, even though it's clearly Johnny Blaze.
I mean, we've like Danny Ketch has been and still remains the most popular version of Ghost Rider. It was the most popular version of Ghost Rider before there ever even was a Marvel Legend. If they haven't figured that out by now, I doubt like a new series he's in the comics is going to do it.
You're not wrong.
Well, they thought the most popular Ghost Rider was Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, they found out they were wrong on that one.
Oh, I like that. I got the Silk Head.
Oh, nice.
That's going to work great for choice. Of course, this is not the torso I'm using. I got a torso resculpted.
I got this darkness head for
nice.
Legend. I'll be doing that before too long. I might do this one as maybe my next or the one after. While I give Sean some time to catch up on other things before I start going, hey, hi, Midnighter? It doesn't have hair.
I just work here.
Well, you have tenure.
Speaking of which, I need to talk about dental.
I'm just playing around, dragging everybody around different places.
All right, let's go ahead. And...
I think those shoulders are still bigger. Those silk shoulders that accidentally shrunk for a few days.
They haven't shrunk down yet.
They're shrunk down a little bit, but they're still bigger.
They got to be situated by now, right? I mean,
I kind of like the bigger shoulders. Now let's see if the arms will fit onto the pegs. We'll heat up some arms and try it out. I think I got all the paintwork done on Shipwreck for the most part. I need to figure out what I do with his hairpiece. I got his hat piece there. But I don't know what I do with the hairpiece. It's buried on here on the table somewhere. Oh.
That earpiece is going straight in the fodder for me.
Shipwreck without his hat is like, what's the point of that? Nobody, who will display Shipwreck without his hat?
Nutty people. People who like to see his long flowing locks.
I guess.
It's not too long flowing locks.
It's more shaggy.
Hat haters.
Dirty hat haters.
I only wear a hat if I have to. I don't like the way it feels over my hair.
Well,
Or
Makes
if
me
you,
nuts.
or if
I'm
you're being,
unfortunately,
or if you're being made to wear a hat for a reason.
I'm unfortunately thinning already, so I'm just kicking the hat. I'll eventually get a shaver I like and just continue to go bald. I just take it all the way down. Them Jewish genes.
Oh, Henry Winkler, he's still got full head of hair.
Yeah, some are lucky.
It's the left.
Not I, though. Not I.
Ah. It still fit. The pegs went down small enough where they fit. Those are definitely, I think. There we go. Yeah, those biceps and shoulders are definitely bigger. I actually like them bigger.
Say that again.
The shoulders are definitely bigger.
I just wanted you to say that you like them bigger again. That's all.
I like them bigger. Show me. They sure would look better without that sweater. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to like increase the size of your parts, soak it in Winsor Newton for a few days.
Plastic parts.
The softer plastic parts.
Yeah, don't soak your in there. It's not going to get bigger.
Might fall off.
I mean, maybe it'll get bigger. I don't know. Somebody should try it and then let us know.
All right.
When the
How long should I soak it? How long did you leave them in there? Overnight?
I think about 2 days.
2 days? Yeah.
sounds like a scenario best avoided.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't see happy endings from that.
Yeah, we were talking about like quality control too, like on Hasbro. This I picked up this spinnerette figure off eBay, and the arm is not even in the socket all the way. The shoulder.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
How much did she run?
I think I got her like $17 or something like that.
17? Not bad.
It was complete new. Well, it didn't have the unmasked head, but it had all the alternate hands and.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Harker, what are you painting down there?
This is Xanathar, I believe. It's sectors. Painting it for him. As a thank you for all the unbelievable stuff he's helped me out with. That could easily be misconstrued. But yeah, he's bought a bunch of stuff off me and it's helped me out a lot with staying afloat while my wife get settled with the new job. And I'm just doing this blue wash on all of it right now.
We can do. I'll seal the arms and legs that I painted on the shipwreck. After it dries really well. But I do believe I got a pretty much perfect match on shipwreck's color.
Awesome.
Didn't save any, but I know what I did. So I'll be doing it again, and when I get my other one. Now I can do the wash on the beard and the hair. That's pretty cool though. Those arms stayed larger. Happy little accident.
Sector, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but this is pretty much how you do washes. Just put it on and then take it off.
Mm-hmm. Get caught up on the chat here. What would your guys' dream bath be? Different. UFOs have been high on my list for a long time. I mentioned that before. It's just, but who would I feel out the way though? Do you want to go with the Ghost Rider related? Good. Because they won't do a whole. Well, they did do a villains wave. Bring on the villains with Z-Move.
Now, I wonder if they consider that done. Yeah, that's enough.
I tell you what, to fill out the wave with the Ironclad build figure at the Eternal, give us the rest of the team of the original Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah. Wait, they've done a Citizen V, right?
They did Citizen V. He's on the
Right.
Lucky Cap.
Good.
They could give us the rest of the team and do Atlas as a deluxe figure. Then that would give us a whole wave of filling out that team. If do the three members of the UFOs and 3 regular size figures. Vapor would be a tough one. Should Vapor be? Vapor might have to be a deluxe figure because you can almost kind of like do like a interchangeable torso thing like they did with Cannon. What was his name? Not Cannonball. Yeah, Cannonball. With the waist and the black.
And Hydro Man. Don't forget about that fantastic figure.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
So
That was hot for the.
I guess when she
warm-up.
turns into gas, you'd have to do something. I don't know. Maybe they.
Have a little fog machine. That would be sweet.
X-ray Vector would be like an expensive deco, but he'd look sick as a figure though.
I don't even know. I really want to finish out my Winter Guard, but I got the Memory Toys Bear coming, and I got I'm doing my own Red Widow, and then that team's done for me. So probably wouldn't even bother picking it up at this point because my customs will probably be preferred.
Well, the Moonstone and what was her name when she was pretending to be a hero in like the UFOs, not the UFOs, the Thunderbolts. She wore that gold outfit with the spiked mask.
Was it Diamond something?
Mm,
No, that's another villain, I think, or something else.
I think that wave right there would be an awesome wave. You could do basically flesh out the rest of the Thunderbolts to give us the UFOs with an ironclad bath.
Half of it will be on the Sunfire body with pins, of course.
Oh,
I'm-
wait for my own show, guys.
All right, have a good one.
I gotta go. I will
Cheers.
see y'all later. Sorry.
You know it's bad when you're late for your own show.
So I think Wong was kidding around like a MCU Turtles Wave 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Did Danny and MCU.
DC crossover.
McFarlane will want them like 12 inches high. It's all a matter of perspective.
Children of the Atom would be nice. Yeah, that would be good. You already answered. Like, what the heck is that, Harker? that thing you're painting on?
Yeah.
The Beholder Beast.
I don't know. It'd have to be more X-Men stuff for me.
Oh, that would be a good wave too. Like Johnny Ray Hubbard, like a Asgardian Thor wave with a proper like comic style Odin bath. That would be good. And then give us a classic better way of building that wave too. And the Warriors 3, of course, what's his name? Vastog, he'd have to be a deluxe figure.
It's a shame we never got a Ray Stevenson.
Yeah. Deluxe Tusk would be a dream bath. Yep. I just want Marvel to focus on a wave of accessories packs. Accessory packs would be great. Well, they'll never do blank bucks for customizers because they hate customizers.
Oh yeah, that's bothersome.
Yeah. No, they try to shut customizers down about 10, 15 years ago. They would have eBay like take down auctions.
That's crazy.
You know what they should do? All right, so Lego's got this thing where they do Lego ideas, where they have fans basically build stuff, and then it's kind of a competition to get your design chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't Hasbro do that with Marvel Legends?
Because they suck.
And
They don't make any money on Marvel Legends anyway, so they don't really care.
Well, I mean, they could do that with like the HasLab.
Mm-hmm. Take suggestions for HasLab. I was like, when people were asking about
have fans design stuff. I mean, there are some really capable people out there capable of doing stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I take suggestions on like these HasLabs too. It didn't even occur to them to have the tiers on the Engine of Vengeance be the other Ghost Riders. They didn't even think about that.
What? That's crazy.
They brought that up. It's like,
Who would want
we didn't
that?
think about that. That's a good idea. It's like, how do you not consider the other tiers on that to be Ghost Riders?
Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer.
Hell,
Well,
even
of course,
if
a
it's
new
inflated price,
You're out of your mind.
even if it's inflated price, they had the tiers be the first tier. It would unlock the first week if the first tier was Dan catched his bike.
Freaking Goblin Queen. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who is even? I don't even know who that is.
Well, I mean, it's like it's an X-Men thing, and now we're not gonna get it. Like
They will not make it for Spike now.
it's not. They'll not make it. Yeah, out of spite. No Robbie Reyes either. Just out of spite.
You know, most of the buck is there. It's long shot with a different torso, different boots, and a different head.
Yeah, they're not gonna make that. Go full butthole mode. And it's the marketing team that controls that shit, so
They try to act like they don't, but they do.
oh yeah, oh they're not gonna let us do it. I'm like, you are the ones that decide all that. You're the one that decides the baths. You're the ones that, decide what's, getting tooled. there's so many things that are like already designed. They just determine what the cost of the wave would be, because they have like they assign how much the waves are going to be. Like, okay, we have this much money for set out for the wave. Let's use those points, or they use like a point system, I think. And they spend all the money on the MCU ones, and then they give us bucky cap.
Then they're like, well, we can't use the other molds because they're being used for other things. Bullshit. You have multiple ways with using the same buck. You have multiple ways with characters within that wave using the exact same buck.
Like you act like you don't have the money to pay for the additional molds. Like, come on.
We're both
man.
the wealthiest toy company in the world. Can't afford to tool stuff. Right.
Terminated your Nerf QC team. Like, Nerf? Really? The thing that you make the most money off of and has like the biggest chance of having like failures? You terminated all those guys? They're still not even done with all their layoffs either. They're just spreading them out so you don't, so it doesn't get in the news again.
I just don't understand why you would get rid of your whole quality control department.
They feel like that these bodies and stuff for Legends and Black Series and stuff, they don't need it. Because they have it all, it's all automated now. They have a program that determines if the quality is going to be up to snuff. So they don't even actually test the plastic. They just use a program to determine if there's going to be an issue with new parts. How does that work? I don't think it does. Obviously.
I saw somebody on the G.I. Joe forums today or yesterday one. They got a rock and roll, and he couldn't move his elbow. And I looked at it. It's like, yeah, you're missing the elbow joint. They injected it without having the hard plastic elbow in there, and so you got one solid arm.
What?
They do it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got Marvel Legends does it. And I'll show it here.
I have yet to experience that. I've definitely experienced plenty of frozen joints.
I got a Vulcan arm laying here somewhere. It's one solid arm. There's no elbow.
Jesus. Like my Zorana, 2 Zoranas in a row had frozen shoulder joints. Like they were just glued in. Like glued completely. Like I had to do like the Bob's uncure and like heating it up, and then I eventually just had to slice down the peg and put a paperclip support through it after the fact. So it's not like it's not like it went back perfectly eventually. I actually had to do like custom work, and I'd already got 2 of them, so it's like, okay, what's the chance of a third one being screwed up too?
So what makes it hard to spot too with the missing joints, since the steel molds have the cavity in for the elbow, so when it injects, it looks like it's there, and it's not. Where are you at? Oh, you're on this table somewhere.
Oh no, I'll wait till the garbage. Yeah, I'll take care of it sometime in the morning.
There you go. I got it.
All right.
This is a Vulcan arm with no elbow joints. It is one solid piece of injected plastic. What's that? Was bad. I painted it up. I took it apart. I didn't bother to articulate it because it looked fine. I was putting it back together and I was like, try to move I was getting ready to take pictures of it, like, and do the showcase, custom showcase. I was like, what the fuck? Because it looks like it's there.
Jeez.
But when I got looking at it, that's not like everybody thinks they're C's, but no, that is injected plastic. And that's happening a whole lot.
Huh. Unexpected.
I've seen some people have the issue where the female torsos have it happen too. They leave the necks out. The neck ball hinge. And so it injects with just rubber plastic, so you don't have a disc hinge.
Dick hinge?
Yeah.
So it's just one solid thing?
Yep.
One solid unit.
Damn it, anyway.
Why in the world would Hasbro want to give us what we want that way?
Come on. You don't know what you want. They do. You don't know you want it until they make it. Isn't that how it goes?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thought that's how it goes. Wrong.
Something along the villains wave 2 would be nice. Yeah. That the will and do. There's so many villains they could make, and my dream would be that set of villains I mentioned.
They'll probably end up doing like another run of damn it, my brain isn't working. Thunderball, the big ball and chain dudes. What's their name? Wrecking Crew, yeah.
I'll be right back.
My wife had to jump in. Buzzing over there? Ah. Just used to having it right here since I'm streaming. I mean, that's usually the way it goes. Streaming? But it's like now I can like fully move around and stuff. It's weird.
I got a text message and make a phone call.
Look who's back. Back again.
Something wrong? Yeah, they put that Deadpool on there, but did they give him a toe joint? I don't think they did, huh? They gave him a floppy Sunfire leg or feet.
Those giant flipper feet.
Yeah, the duck feet.
Yeah. Way too big for that mold.
I didn't really look closely, but I did look and was like, okay. I just assumed that, they didn't do it, obviously.
SDC exclusive set.
Yeah. SDC exclusive, don't have to worry about because it's shit. And my buddy asked me what I want from SDCC because he lives in San Diego, and I'm like, nothing.
Well,
Maybe
looks
maybe that Batman for Sector or something. I don't know. And it's not even a guarantee you'll get it.
we got Glenda,
Oh, nice.
16,116.
What are we talking about?
The HasLab, the helicopter,
Oh,
just crossed 16,000 tonight.
yeah, I'm not buying that. I don't have any place to put it. It's huge.
I know it's like about 3 feet long, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's close to 3 feet long. It's 34, just over 34 inches long.
That's what he said, but as soon as it does things, he passes out.
I put the wash on the shipwreck's beard. It darkens it up. Looks good. The beard, hair, and eyebrows. Changed his lip color too, but he's still got the pucker.
Just can't handle that pucker, man. It's ridiculous.
After the paint, though, it looks so much better, though.
It does, and from about a foot out,
He still looks like he's trying to kiss people. All right, I feel uncomfortable.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I needed a more adult. Or maybe a less adult. I don't know.
I love Team 4-star. I need an adult. I am an adult.
Let's see. It looks pretty good.
Trying to think of a recipe for Dan Ketch now.
Good. Oh, so I got some on the bottom I gotta get. Take care of that.
Long shot. Boots are kind of close.
Oh,
But
shoot.
I don't feel Longshot's legs are bulky enough, though. What's the boots look like on that Cyclops that we're going to make Archangel out of?
Let me. I think they're just regular suit, like spandex boots. Let me take a look.
I think they got some wrinkle cuffs on them, though. Not cuffs, but boot looking belt.
Yeah, clocks. Yeah, they're wrinkly. They got a little strap down here that would probably look good. This probably have to be changed to actually have like, a boot look.
Yeah.
But this looks like just a straight leather boot. It's got a little ridge at the top. That would look, like, oh no, that's on the leg. Okay, so it's just smooth.
wonder if those boots are compatible with a Black Panther leg, a Vulcan leg.
Oh. They'll
So
have
you
this
can
figure
drive
in,
around gray over.
in a couple of days or a few days, as soon as I find the glasses, and then you pop it off and check.
I mean, if they work, no, I have to get me one.
Yeah, I think the price is going down on them too.
The local Target didn't ever get that way before. I could have got them on clearance.
They haven't at mine, because we were out there. We were there yesterday, and Jamie accidentally touched a Cyclops box, and she almost vomited. She hates Cyclops.
Is it because
Well,
he's a dick?
Well, if you see one on clearance, grab me one, and just let her know for a fact I'm going to tear it apart. It's not going to be Cyclops anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't like the fact that I have one over here. Like, it's in the house.
Yeah. It won't be Cyclops for long.
All right, let me set these.
Let's see. I'm gonna heat this up.
Go somewhere.
Who was the last figure for the HasLab helicopter? Was it the Crazy Legs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crazy legs.
They're doing stuff like I don't know crap about the Night Force stuff.
Is the Night Force something? I remember the emblem, but I didn't know that it was like a thing. Put these boots on this guy, and then I'll work on Strider.
Need to remember that when I make these, I got to exaggerate some stuff because when it prints, like fine lines and things like that, you lose some of your detail.
I just had a DC Universe Classics, like a big Connect arm sitting here. That's actually probably a better proportionate arm for Mongol.
Yeah. I like the texture on the other ones, and that would be
Absolutely. I like the texture. It's just
yeah, it'd be a pain in the butthole, but you know, it'd still look great.
I'd be almost be tempted just use some of these parts and transfer them over to a DC Universe body. My tail body.
What are you doing with that Mongol?
Well, I just getting ready to put the arm back on. I was just curious how an actual proper size arm would look on them.
Were you fixing something? Is that what you were doing?
Oh, yeah, you were here earlier. Out of the box, this arm was crooked as hell. At the elbow bend, I had like re-drill the hole, and it's still a little bit crooked, but that's about as good as it's going to get. Just for the nature of terrible engineering they do on their stuff.
Yeah. It makes me nuts when they put in a joint, like an ab joint or like a waist joint, and then the joint doesn't do anything. It doesn't serve an actual function. It's there, but the range of motion is like, 5 degrees, and you're like, why the hell is this even here if it's gonna not hardly move any? What's the point?
That's most of his stuff. Marvel Legends is guilty of that too. That Thanos Build-A-Figure, the elbows are junk.
Move less than 90.
Yep. Quite a bit less than 90.
Oh, this makes me nuts.
When they could have just used the Apocalypse figure or Caliban and made a new torso piece.
Well, that makes sense. Come on now.
That's what everybody was. Hell, when they made that the Age Apocalypse figure, it's like, hell, those boots would be perfect. You can totally reuse those for Thanos. It's like, that's part of what they're going to do. No, they said, we're going to make a shitty figure. Then they reused it for controller.
Yeah. I still like the colors on that controller a lot. So yeah, I'm into it though.
They really shouldn't be that big.
No, but I still like it. I have the head around here
I
somewhere.
got body pieces laying around here somewhere before we can have enough to build an extra Senia body.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to have him on the shelf. He'll pop.
So I have to trim off some of this overhang to try to help with the. Nathan Fillion seems like a odd choice for Guy Gardner.
Yeah. I mean, because he's going to be kind of jokey, but Guy Gardner was always just pissed.
Yeah. Well, he's a little older for the role now, but I always saw him as Hal Jordan.
Yeah. It would have been a great choice for Hal. Even now.
Well, he does in the animated shows. He does the voice for Hal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's quite a few animated cartoons where he does the voice for Hal. Animated movies.
Well, it sounds like a brilliant move.
So they're not going to do that.
They're making him Guy Gardner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because James Gunn don't know shit about comics. He just makes movies. And I bet Warner Brothers is like, Oh, Flash movie screened so well. We gotta push this out. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the biggest bombs ever.
It already is.
Yep. Maybe don't go through adding even more money on people. The main character is played by an actor that people actively hate.
And yeah,
With
even
good
if
reason.
like supposedly some charges have been dropped, still, I mean, he's already publicly ostracized. So I mean, no matter what, it's a bad choice. Not all those have been dropped, and he most certainly assaulted the hell out of 2 people on camera. So no matter what the scenario is, he's still a douche.
All right. Trimmed up some of that flashiness. Makes it a little gappy, but it don't look like his arms broke.
Which I think we can all agree is a positive.
Yeah. If I was really wanting to spend some time working on it, I could do more to fix that, but I don't really care about the figure. What I would do, I'll drill out the socket, basically waller it out a lot, then stack some O-rings inside there, then glue them one at a time until I get the depth right. Glue them straight where it should be. Because it's still kicking out, it's not as bad as it was. Especially how disappointing with the whole look of the rest of the figure is. Like the arms itself are too small. The legs would look better if the arms were the proper size.
Put some of those Crimson Dynamo arms on there.
Now there actually would be there. I don't think they would be much bigger than these.
Oh, you don't?
No.
They're pretty.
This is a big figure. It's just the proportions are all screwed up. He said I may end up just scrapping most of it and just start transferring parts over to a DC Universe Classics Build-A-Figure. So I got a bunch of those, and it would match up with my collection better too.
Just cut out the chest and head.
Oh, they're overlays. They can come off.
Oh, wonderful.
Like the belt is part of the soft diaper piece, and cut that off and slide it on. The boots is the only thing that'd be too small.
I don't like those diaper pieces.
Yeah.
I don't like them on the McFarlane figures. I don't like them on the Thundercats figures. I don't like them.
Yep. The only time they kind of worked was on the He-Man figures because they're furry loincloth pieces.
Well, then, yeah, that made sense, though. You know,
it hides it better. But once you start making them like a Trunks, it looks weird.
yeah.
Well, also, you can't articulate the legs on the Thundercats figures.
They're too tight.
yeah,
Yeah.
too tight, and it's a harder plastic. Yeah.
Well, and if you try to put them in any kind of action pose, it splits those trunks really bad.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Super 7. You know, if you're not putting it in a vanilla pose, then you're doing it wrong.
Subpar 7.
Subpar 7. That's wonderful.
I kind of think they were taking a shot at Bobby Valla though for SDC.
Yeah.
Did you see their SDC exclusive? They're doing Destro and Baroness in European Action Force colors.
Wow.
Was it the red, another, the red and black decos. I leave Super 7 in the box and they're great.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Joe license, so ain't shit he can really do about that.
Yeah. Well, it's not they're not calling them. Well,
They're not calling them Action Force, yeah.
See, Bobby actually owns a lot of the Action Force names. So if they try to use the Destro's Action Force name, they can get in trouble. Like when they thought they owned the.
Oh, did you get Warpath Eclipse?
To me?
Yeah.
No, their site was shit. It crashed and.
Oh, it went back up at 5:30.
I tried to make an order to get some of the black suited like soldiers. And the gear, and while I was doing the process on my PayPal, they sold out.
Oh,
so
PayPal
now,
was fucked up. Yeah, you couldn't do PayPal. You had to do credit card.
Well, so when I what I would say is like we can't process your order because we don't have enough inventory.
Oh, really?
And
I thought there was like a bug where you just had to use a credit card and it fixed that.
When I tried to check out, it was like the vest piece, like the Spec Ops gear pack sold out, and they went down to only having one of the Spec Ops soldiers. Like I had like 4 in my cart.
Oh, whack.
So I was wanting to use those Oni mask heads from the Mr. Negative and Goon pack.
Mm-hmm.
Use those Spec Ops bodies to make some like badass looking Yakuza style soldiers.
Oh, that would have been dope.
But
it said he's going to do multiple restocks, though.
So right now,
it won't be as bad like the second or third time around, you know?
So right now, though, I got to wait for my. I'm not going to order shit from them until See, I got the temporary authorization held on my credit card right now.
Oh.
Got where it screwed up.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got the Eclipse.
Oh, good.
I was fretting about that one. I was trying to get Jason Spiro to pick me up one, but Bobby was like, "Yeah, I ain't giving you anything, or I'm not selling you anything." Like, what? Why? He's like, what do you have against me? He's like, "I don't want to talk about it." I'm like, what? That's so weird. He's such an angry guy. Makes a great product though.
Yeah, they're great products and easy customizable. Other than the butterfly joints.
Man, I swapped those out on my snake, and
I remember he had like. I remember like he did PSAs like when you want to swap out the arms, just swap out the arms. Don't do the butterfly joints.
They were not easy because you had to have the butterfly joint in there and the arm plugged in at the same time while you're pushing the pegs back in on the butterfly. Because you couldn't push the you couldn't put the butterfly in and then put the arm in because it would push the pegs out of place because it'd all be warmed up. Yeah, it was not great. Not great at all. Wouldn't do it again. Would not recommend. If I was to do it again, I would just leave those black and deal with a little bit of, deal with it being a little bit different.
Now, when I did the track mod for Vulcan, I popped the butterfly joints out of the Vulcan body and made that track inside longer. Because I did one, I snapped a peg. Snapped the end of the peg.
I did that too. It got a little bit too loose for me.
That's exactly why I did. I did one just snapping the peg just for a test, and the other one I took the butterfly joints out to see how much range I can get out of it, and it does help a lot. And plus, it keeps it from getting too loosey goosey. The butterfly don't flop. I did that with Captain Marvel, my Captain Marvel.
Oh, not Bree?
Do what?
I thought you didn't do that with Bree.
If you keep sending me
The
those
best
Brie
Captain
Larson
Marvel?
feet pics, I'm gonna file a restraining order.
You didn't like
I was
that?
trying to figure out how to delete that one damn message you sent me. It's like, good God. That thing's nasty.
I found another one that where a guy has like
I don't need to see that.
8 feet.
Yeah,
Because he's like
I don't know what part of the internet that you frequent, Harker, but it's a dark and scary place.
yes, it is. Yeah, he has like 8 feet. They did like a surgery on him to where he could use his big toe like a thumb. Oh my God, that was nightmare fuel. And then some.
Please don't send that to us.
I don't know. You might need. I suffered it, so I don't want other people to suffer it.
I'll be right back.
Be right back. Deleting my Instagram.
Okay. You want to make
Be
some
right
more,
back. Blocking you.
we'll make some more boots for another lure. So I can make one without belt. See, how long have we been on here? Yeah, we've been over here 3 hours, so I guess it's about time to call it a night. I'm waiting on my. I ordered a Sasquatch arm. I want to see if I can put the Sasquatch forearm on the bear arm.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit longer. It's a little bigger forearm too. Get the zoom right. Plus, he's got regular hands.
Oh, that's right. You're doing a custom thing with yours.
So I can make the, because these forearms are a little bit stubby looking. Once I put, if I can get it, the only issue is how the arms work. Because these are pinless forearms, and they got a swivel at the bottom of the bicep and a swivel at the top of the bicep, kind of like, basically like the Hulk arms, but without pins. And Sasquatch is more like a traditional arm. For big guy arm, it's but I'm also got some calibers coming too, so I can actually measure. If I can get the diameter of the elbow here, if they're the same, I don't care to cut these off, then put the Sasquatch forearm on there.
Sorry about that.
I was going to be so happy with you getting the caterpillars, man.
Yeah, I will finally break it down. Ordered some caliber, digital calibers.
It's handy. They're handy. They're good
Yep.
for measuring stuff. I had to put some food in the air fryer because I just realized I hadn't eaten since breakfast this morning at 7.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit hungry.
I'm digging the proportions of the bear torso on the Hulk lower body.
Yeah, I like that. That looks good.
I need some rhino feet. I need to put, yeah, that's hard to get.
I don't have a rhino. They came out with the last rhino before I
Oh,
started.
that's right. They had a re-release on it, but it's still, you still have to buy the whole bitch.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if I can put like the word out, like any other customizers used that body for something else. They didn't use the feet. So once I get them, I still got sculpt fur on them.
Oh, that's right. Your dude is kind of like a mammoth.
Yep.
Is this an original character?
Yep.
Okay. City of Heroes? Or just
nope. Just one of my creations.
Oh, okay.
His name's Bruton. Ooh, that's one thing I can do. Since need an ab piece for the belt.
All right, I think that's.
You're just gonna have him paint in the little sparky eyes for Titanium Man.
Yeah. Well, the
You
reference that he sent me was this one here.
It's for Dawn, right?
Yeah, this one here is the one.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have the eyes.
Yeah, not that. That one.
Oh, okay.
This is a different version. This is a more modern version.
Be fond of the eyes. I think those look cool.
Okay.
Did Kirby create him?
Ooh,
No idea. I don't know anything about the character.
Titanium Man?
He fights Iron Man, right?
Yes.
he's got the Iron Man. He's got a green and silver suit. It's all on.
Let's see.
Well, some different versions of him. He just got all green suit.
Those eyes seem very Kirby-esque. That's what I was thinking.
The version 1.
Yeah. As I've gotten older, I've really come to appreciate the Kirby stuff a lot more.
The Kirby Crackle.
All of it.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay some tape down over one of these KO Juggernaut ab pieces. I need a armored ab plate. It's got abs sculpted into it, and I can just put some green stuff over top of it and contour it
For your for the
mammoth guy.
oh, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that of a Juggernaut.
Well, I'm going to using the Juggernaut piece as a reference. So what I'm going to do is going to put green stuff over top of it.
Mhm.
At the shape I want, all I need to do is put green stuff over top of it. After I tape it up, where the green stuff won't stick to the body. And I can peel it off and attach it to the belt. Vulcan butterfly joints are bad. It relies on the bottom hinge and long shoulder pegs, while the old working one, Sunfire Buck, depends on upper and bottom pegs. Yeah. You trim that bottom peg out, and it feels floppy.
I just don't like the shoulders being dropped down so far on the Sunfire body.
Yeah. If you put bigger shoulders in the Sunfire mold, it looks a lot better. Like if you,
I have not tried to do that yet.
Falcon has bigger shoulders.
Yeah, I have those bigger shoulders on my Daredevil. They look good. It's a lot better.
And those are compatible. Or of course, the Falcon is on a Sunfire mold. Just got
He's a
bigger arms.
woolly mammoth, right? They got that
Yep.
head thing.
I sent you a link with some like reference pictures I was thinking about. In Google Drive. Because I was, damn, that's quick.
I started the other day and put a blob there and had some.
Yeah.
But I didn't get very far on it because I did
It's
other
like
stuff.
It's like a forehead butt kind of thing going on.
Well, it was not a full-on mammoth head. It was like humanized it a little bit, like anthropomorphic.
Oh.
But it got like a tuft of hair on top.
Yeah.
Why is this? There. Now we're talking.
Kind of like how they do like the brow and the eyes, like Manny from the Ice Age.
Kind of like that.
Somewhat, yeah. What you need to get the right social media thing.
His eyeballs are really far apart.
Well, don't have to be like. I got some other reference to go by. I'm sending them to you.
You sharing them in the drive?
Getting them both. I'm doing both.
What's this guy's name?
Bruton.
Bruton. Okay, found him.
There you go. You found the drive.
Yeah.
I sent you the drive link too. Cool. I saw some Dom Hart or something like that. It just did an elephant style head with humanistic features. It was like for his Patreon. All right, we're coming up on 3.5 hours.
Definitely doesn't feel like that, you know?
Yeah. Did someone say briefy? Thanks. No, we did not. Quit mentioning. Cruising for a bruise. Alrighty, I think we'll call it for the stream. I think we can call it a night. Guys, for everybody in the chat, again, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. For stream before I started, it's like I was like, I don't know what I'm going to work on. It's like I end up getting locked in on shipwreck and a few other things. Worked on Mongol, fixing that arm as best as I could with the junk McFarlane made. Like there is a option to do it better, but I don't want to. But, have a good one, everyone. Thanks again. We'll be back on Sunday night. Well, most of us. We got.
I probably won't be here because I'm leaving town tonight, and I don't know when I'll be back.
You take your time. Family comes first, and I said the word, and we know what that means. Then we got
Family, 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 family.
Oh, was that the first time tonight, too?
That is the first time tonight. We're at the end.
Oh.
And got one last comment here. Second 2813. Thanks, fellas. Thanks, Harker. And Xandar looks fantastic. And that's the holster. And so does the holster of Dr. Doom. Much appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Later.
Have a good one.
All right, take care.